Alright everybody, how's it going? ALTX here bringing you round 11 of the NR2003 SRDesign Cup Series from Dover. I'm experimenting a little bit, well not really experimenting, I downloaded OBS a while ago and got lazy and didn't set it up. But Bandicam's recording hasn't been so great, so I switched to OBS, which I probably should have done ages ago, seeing as that's like the premier recording software. And I have to say, I like it. So we're probably going to be recording on OBS. It should be way smoother recordings from here on out. I don't have anything else to say. Let's just get right into that starting lineup. Why don't we? Get that through with. There we go. Brennan Poole starting in the very back row. Justin Haley in front of him. Who's Reed Sorensen. Joey Gase, Timmy Hill, Tyler Reddick, John Hunter Nemechek, couple of rooks in the back. Ryan Priest and Willis Cole Custer, they're all under a blanket. Bubba Wallace, Brennan Gaughan, Quinn Hoff, Ty Dillon, Austin Dillon, Ryan Newman, Christopher Bell and Chris Busher, another rookie there, and Christopher Bell, William Byron, Kurt Busch, Eric Jones, Matt DiBenedetto, Daniel Suarez with quite a good starting place, Alex Bowman, Eric Almirola, Kyle Busch. In front of them there's Corey LaJoie. Wow, Corey LaJoie qualifying up here. Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, and I think we are in row 5. Yeah, so this is actually interesting. Stenhouse starting 9th, that's good for him, but Michael McDowell starting 10th in that front row racing 34. That is quite a good start for them. Joey Logano starting 8th. 11-time Dover ace Jimmy Johnson starting 7th. Starting 6th is Denny Hamlin. 5th is Clint Boyer. Starting P4 is the 77 of Ross Chastain. Starting 3rd is Ryan Blaney. Yep, that's his name. And on the outside pole is Chase Elliott. And starting on pole for today's race is Martin Truex Jr. That will be his second pole of the season. He finds himself in the midst of a point struggle, actually. We'll go and pull up these guys right here. Oh, okay, there we go. Finds himself in a little bit of a struggle. He's on the cusp of falling out of that top 16. As we know, there's plenty of time to make up ground. We are on race 11. And we've got a lot of opportunity. We've still got till round 27 for the playoffs to start, so plenty of time. Nothing to worry about for him at all, really. Keep an eye on our little story with Daniel Suarez here. He's not finished top 10 since the victory at Auto Club, where they stretched the fuel long enough. However, they've done enough to where they can stay in the top 30, but they've slowly been falling, and they're down to 29th. And they can be 30th, but Ty Dillon is where they don't need to be. Ty Dillon's 31st. If they're 31st, doesn't matter. They've only got 10 points of the good there. Fortunately for them, they're starting in front of Ty Dillon, and they're starting in front of a lot of the guys that are behind them in points. So they definitely have an opportunity here to, I don't know, keep it up. Chase Elliott looks like he's been the most consistent, even though there's that one DNF. I think it's a testament to have 5 top 10s in 10 races and be the points leader. That means if even on bad days they have kept things good and been able to keep up their pace. Clint Boyer, only 3 top 10s, but all of those top 10s are victories. Most recent one coming last race at Talladega. Because of his victories, that sets him 3rd in points. However, there is a concern for consistency there, considering through 10 races, he's only finished top 10 3 times. No DNFs, though, so it's just been inconsistency on speed. Sometimes they bring a great car to the track, sometimes a not-so-great car to the track, because clearly they haven't been wrecking out, but they have also been winning races, but they haven't really been slow. It's a big mix of things for Clint Boyer and the 14 team for why they are the way they are. I'm going to be quiet, because now it's time to get the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Well, I didn't exactly time that fantastically. But now as the cars roll off of pit road, it is time for our 1 to Green, brought to you by SRDesign. SRDesign is a growing business headed by Seth Rawls, where you can go to for all of your logo and design needs. They produce superb paint schemes, series logos, company logos, event logos, anything in that realm, and anything within the graphic designs realm. Check out their site, www.sethrawlsdesign.com, in the link in the description below. There's our little sponsorship plug. Don't worry. I don't have more than 400 something subs. It's just a little friend thing. I doubt this would ever get too big on YouTube, but hopefully it goes somewhere someday. Really, it's just for fun. I like doing these sort of things. Speaking of, here we go. Martin Truex Jr. and Chase Elliott leading us down the front stretch, and we are racing from Dover. See if I can time this out well. Timed it perfect. There we go. Martin Truex Jr. getting off to a great jump. Chase Elliott falling back quite a bit there. Already see guys getting real close to that wall. The outside lane's really going to go. You see Elliott gets to the gas a lot sooner than Blaney. Maybe he jumps the gun a little bit. He has to get out of it. Still side by side behind him. Martin Truex Jr. jumping out to a good lead already. As they're still racing behind him, it looks like Elliott, using that high side, is going to clear Ryan Blaney. Oh, look out. That is Michael McDowell and Bubba Wallace into the wall. No accidents so far. But really throwing away an opportunity there if they get too much damage on that 34 car. It's unfortunate. Hopefully it does not metastasize into something too bad. Chase Elliott was actually able to get back up to the back bumper of Martin Truex Jr. Did not let him get too far. As the field, oh, it's Harvick in the wall now. And Benedetto. A lot of people hitting the wall early on. Ooh, Kyle Busch slides up big time there. Track is a lot hotter and a lot slicker than it was in any of the practices and qualifying. And we've got a big gap to the field behind it. We have a wreck? Oh, we did. Oh, no. That is Cole Custer, Joey Gase. And William Byron is destroyed and out of the race early on. Ty Dillon, too. Ryan Newman, we had a pile-up. Oh, my goodness. That's Matt DiBenedetto. We had a huge wreck. Well, then. There will be some pit stops. So, real quick. Well, there might be some pit stops. We'll see if anybody tries to go down pit road first. Doesn't look like we're going to have any takers. Aside from the people who wrecked and don't have a choice. Yeah, as the field comes by, doesn't look like we're going to have any takers, so... Oh, well, there's Ryan Newman, of course. He's got a lot of damage, so... Of course, the guys that have damage. So, we'll take you back and check out the replay of what brought out the caution. Alright, it's going to take a while to break this one down, so let's go slow. First, Benedetto gets the wall right there. I think we called that out, actually, and... Oh, hang on. Some contact there. Yeah, Buscher tries to follow the 95 up. They make contact, popping them both up in the air. He makes contact with the 6, and huge impact into the outside wall for both of those guys, but it doesn't end there. So they wreck. Ryan Newman, out of control down here, comes back up the track, takes those guys with him. But wait, there's more. Then they wreck again down here. So tons of cars piled up and involved in that accident. We'll get a full speed view of it in a second for you. Definitely a long one. See, it all starts there, and Byron just nowhere to go, gets squeezed. It looks like here they can try and fix it. Unfortunately, steering is all knocked out of whack, and I can only assume here he's trying to move out of the way. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's it right there. We'll catch you back live with the restart in just a minute. Back live at Dover, almost missed the restart. No takers on pit road for the lead lap cars, and we see Brennan Poole coming onto pit road. We'll get back to you on that in just a second. For now, Martin Truex Jr. is leading us back down, and we are racing again in Dover. Oh, that didn't work. As the field flies by, already some cars peeking out to try and make some passes and make some ground. Chase Elliott gets a really good run through the middle of the corner there, gets right up to the quarter panel of Truex. Jumps right in behind him, and I don't know if Martin Truex Jr. is the fastest car on the short run because Chase Elliott got right up to him before we had that yellow. And he's all over him once again. He's really getting through the center of the corner well. See, right here, last time he was able to roll 3 and 4 really nicely. See, visibly gains there. Although that time, Truex actually got a better run off. Now on lap 10, they're not being so daring yet. At least not right up here. They're still getting pretty racy back there. Further on back. There he really drove it in deep, and he actually got a great run off. He's actually going to pull up alongside Truex. He got a really good run through the corner there. He actually drove it through the bottom better and got a better run off the bottom, but unfortunately in 1 and 2, that top side is 100% dominant. Truex was able to power right back around. Ryan Blaney now to the bottom. And Chase Elliott back around. And that opens up the bottom for Demi Hamlin, but if we are correct to the way the lines work here, goodbye. Chastain should have no problem holding on to that one. Oh, Stenhouse up on the wall. That didn't look good. He was all on his own with that one. Almost some contact there with Kyle Busch. Whoa! There they go again. And look out, there's more coming. Unbelievably, they all miss him. That's going to be another caution. Chase Elliott must have really... No, he's backing it down. The caution's already out. Truex did not get the memo yet. Martin Truex Jr. has still not gotten the memo that there's a caution. I guess the pace car is just now coming out for whatever reason. I guess. Yeah, pace car was trying to catch the field. That's fine. So, we're going to go look at a replay, and I will update you on whatever happened on pit road shortly. So, this was definitely a hairy situation from the start. Kyle Busch drives it in really hard, almost hits Larson. Then he washes up. I think he's trying to keep it off of all of them, and there's nowhere to go. He tags Larson in his right rear, and they go up and collect Stenhouse, and at that point, they're all just along for the ride. Larson with some heavy damage on the right side and the left side. I think Kyle Busch is actually going to get away relatively clean, and somehow, look at everybody slide to try and miss it. Nobody hits them. What Ryan Preece actually did. Does he turn him later? I'm simply shocked that there wasn't anyone else involved in that. Here we can give you an idea of just how claustrophobic the situation was. Just a simple misjudgment. And look at everybody come by. He's got they're all holding the brakes there. Larson locked it. Tried to get it rolling back towards the wall. Outstanding job by everybody missing that. We'll take you back live in just a second. Back live at Dover, and we did have some varying pit strategies there. Take a look. So I think from Chase Elliott on back, came down and took tires. Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman, Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, Reed Sorensen, Timmy Hill, all took 4 tires under that stop. Chris Buescher has some damage, and so does Stenhouse. I imagine they went in to fix that. Cole Custer, William Byron, and Ty Dillon, so far your retirees. Does not look like Kyle Busch pitted at all to fix any of his damage. It is very minor right front damage. Can't even see it there. Kyle Larson did not pit either. So that is very intriguing, actually. And we have 1 lap car starting on the inside there. That is Brennan Poole. He is several laps down for whatever happened earlier. They kept coming on to pit road to fix it. And now we're going again. Green flag is back out, and it's Ross Chastain in second after some pit strategy was played out. And they're both going to be on the outside of Brennan Poole. They're both going to have to deal with the 15 of Brennan Poole. Poole, not a wrecked race car, just had some issues on the car. They had to come fix, apparently, whatever it might have been. So it's not like it's going to be terribly easy to get around them. Truex still hung up on the outside. Hamlin's already ducked down low below Chastain, and here Truex should clear him. He's able to use that top side to just rip right around him. Definitely still getting close to the wall everywhere in the back. And Chastain checks up big time and really stacks up the field behind him. Truex having cleared Brennan Poole is big for him. That puts a buffer between himself and the rest of the field. And what will be interesting here is to see these guys that pitted and took tires, how they fare in getting through the field. It looks like it's going okay, actually. It actually seems to have cleared a lot of cars so far. Yeah, they have, so that's all of them right here from Timmy Hill up. They're all on fresh tires, although now they've got a gap to catch. Definitely going to be the fastest cars in the field. Oh yeah, by a lot. They were racing and they're running about 3 or 4 tenths quicker. So if this goes green, hey, if this stretches out, is that Brennan? Is he passing him? He is passing him. Good. Oh, he's on fresh tires. I forgot. Well, that makes things interesting. Brennan pulls on fresh tires. So, anyways, point is, if this stretches out, oh, we have another wreck. Good God. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of cars. What happened? Oh no, Suarez wrecked. Look at that. He's shimmying. Can he even get moving? Oh no. Oh, he's gone. Holy crap, we gotta go look at this. Alright, another multi-car pileup. So it all starts coming out of turn 4 there. You see Brennan Gaughan's gonna pop the wall pretty good. Comes down, collects Brennan Gaughan and Bubba Wallace. They've got nowhere to go. And the force of the impact bounces Christopher Bell out so badly, it actually goes end over end. And this is the tragic part. You see, these guys get through barely, but not so lucky for pretty much everybody back there. The track at this point is blocked, really. It's actually shocking to me that Sorensen gets through, and I don't think anybody else gets through without getting some kind of damage. This is a massive pileup here. Takes out a lot of race cars for sure. Ryan Newman scraping by on the outside, trying to escape the carnage. We'll get a full speed replay of that in just a second. Just a wild accident. You know, guys are just on top of each other. They can't stay off of wrecking each other today. Huge impact there, and chaos ensues. Just cars wrecking everywhere. Just look at this. They're just all flying in there. Good God. It's a lot of DNS. I think I see about 4 or 5 cars at least that will not continue this race. We will take you back live in just a second. We're back live at Dover. So, some really interesting things transpired. Alex Bowman took a splash and go, which I guess the strategy worked out for them. They've got a few extra laps on those tires, so it's going to hurt them. Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano took rights, and everybody else here is on 4, except for Ryan Blaney, and I think they did not take tires. They took fuel only, but they had a problem fueling the cars, so it puts them in a really bad spot. They don't have great track position, and they don't have great tires. So, it'll be interesting to see the way this one plays out as we go racing once again. And there are a lot of slow cars. There's 4, which isn't a lot, but that's definitely going to hurt things for some of these guys as they have to get around them. It's going to work to the advantage, it looks like, of Denny Hamlin. Truex has a really fast race car. All I'm going to watch here is how these... Oh, that's tight, that's dangerous, don't do that. Yep, spread it out, there we go. Okay, don't wreck. I want them to get racing, honestly. I don't think they can use a pit again. Logano cut down in front of Truex. That's the kind of stuff we're talking about with... they really want to wreck today. Haley touches the wall, kisses it, just gives a little peck. Back at the front, it's Denny Hamlin that has pulled out to the lead. Alex Bowman was able to get by Brennan Poole pretty early on. And then there goes Martin Truex Jr. under Joey Logano. Just watching to see if anyone hits the wall. I'm like closing my eyes. I don't want to watch. Oh, by the way, yeah, people who aren't going to finish the race. Look at the list. Goodness gracious. So new retirees: Chris Buescher, season of horror continues. Timmy Hill, Eric Jones, Bubba Wallace, Daniel Suarez. We were just talking about how he needed that good run. Just unlucky. Could be worse. 31st. Christopher Bell seemed like he was going to put together a good run. And then Kyle Larson and Matt DiBenedetto. All of those people, guys, drivers, will not continue. Works out quite nicely for Brendan Poole. He's 28th, 4 laps down, just waiting for more cars to wreck. Denny Hamlin's currently running faster than Alex Bowman, and looks like the strategy is going to work out quite nicely for them so far. Truex mired back in 4th. Ryan Blaney, I imagine, well, he's not gone anywhere. He's stuck behind Reed Sorensen. Reed Sorensen, I'm wondering, they've put together a really good race car. Well, obviously they have. They're running up here in 12th. Or Ryan Blaney, they have a lot more work. There's something wrong with that car, because they were really fast, earlier, but now they're all the way back there. Where's Chase Elliott? Chase Elliott is way back here. I think he started even further back than this. Chase Elliott strategy has not boded well for them. We're only halfway. And a third of the field is out. We've had wrecks and cautions, and what they needed on that last run was for that gigantic pileup to not happen. Denny Hamlin just going to continue to run away with it for now, it looks like. Look at fastest laps, I think, is very interesting. Wow, that's weird. So Jimmy Johnson has the fastest lap of the race. He's 6th, but he's stuck behind Chastain. Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski have the next fastest laps, but they're all mired back here. So it's not like they're significantly faster, but we have got some really fast cars lurking in the shadows, just stuck back in traffic. You see there, Martin Truex Jr., a blistering fast lap, given the tire situation. He can definitely do more. The problem is he's just stuck behind Joey Logano. Nowhere he can really go, and I believe both of those guys are catching Alex Bowman. Bowman's, I think, fuel only or 2 tires or what was it is not going to work out for him in the long run because he seems to be the slowest car. Starting with, I don't know, going back to Jimmy Johnson, the slowest car, but these guys are all just stuck behind Brendan Poole. Unfortunate for them. You see, now they're getting pretty racy. Truex works his way under Logano. And surprisingly enough, Logano's not going to clear him quite yet, which is a good sign for Truex. Oh, he cleared him. Yeah, there's no bottom line, unfortunately, 1 and 2. Denny Hamlin is really starting to gap these guys. They got to get around Bowman quick. Bowman is really slow on the track. Whoa, Truex dives it in deep there. Logano moved it up the track. Fortunately, I almost just about bulleted out of Truex's way. It looked like he was going to turn in there. We know Truex is a very fast race car. We know he is also in a hurry to get past Joey Logano. Laps are running out. We still have 24 to go, but time is still running out for him. There we go. He's going to use Bowman as a pick. Logano doesn't get a good run off of there at all there. And this might work for him. And outside's still really good in 3 and 4, though. And unfortunately, it hasn't worked yet. Hang on. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, passing is just not working today at all. See, Johnson's going to get under Chastain and try and do what Truex just did. It's just not going to work for him. They almost make contact there. See, he has to get off the gas so hard, and Chastain just powers back around the outside. Logano putting up a good fight on Bowman. He actually might get him here. Bowman's going to get a good run off, but the problem is Logano was so far ahead of him initially. Truex, if he's smart, stays tucked in behind Joey Logano. Gives him the best chance. Oh, and Chastain gets under Truex, and now they're 3 wide. Joey Logano breaks free. And Denny Hamlin could have a problem if Logano's as quick as we think he is. Now 3 wide. Truex is going to break free. Johnson's going 3 wide. And Ross Chastain is really slow on the bottom of the track. And just like that, wow, the 22 opened up a gap. And Truex and Johnson followed through. And now Bowman has been shuffled back to the 5th position. Chastain to 6th. Jimmy Johnson is 4th. Martin Truex Jr. is 3rd. Still racing with Joey Logano. Denny Hamlin is on an island of his own with a 2-second gap. And now we're going to see what the 22 and the 19 are really made of. Because they're going to have to run down Denny Hamlin. We'll see if they've got any car left. They were racing pretty hard there. And the caution is out. Oh boy. What the hell? What is going on here? Sometimes I don't even know what's going on with this NR2003 AI. Goodness gracious. What? I hear more car contact. Alright. Oh, there. Okay, well, there's something. That looks recent. Alright. Well, give me a minute. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Alright, I have discovered. Here we go. This little staggered 4 wide is always means death, pretty much. Chase Elliott doesn't wash up the track at all, like Reddick was probably hoping. He just got stuck, and once again, Kyle Busch, part of that situation that causes the caution. So these guys wreck, and these guys take the most interesting route I've ever seen to miss a wreck. And then Ryan Newman. Oh no. Oh, that is tragic. Okay then. Take you back live in a minute. Back live from Dover, and as you can see, we crossed the line. Pace car lights are off. We had no takers under the last caution. And here come the lappers up to the front. I don't think there's that many. Tyler Reddick coming onto pit road. A bit late. Not sure what that's all about. So, Denny Hamlin out front. That caution does not work in his favor because that completely erases the 2-second gap he was able to stretch out. We know that apparently Logano, Truex, and Johnson have very fast race cars. Alex Bowman is going to continue to struggle. He was going the wrong way and fast. This helps Ryan Blaney, who is on a very different strategy. More DNFs. Plenty more DNFs. Chase Elliott out. Ryan Newman out. Well, 2 more DNFs. Whatever. Lots of lap. Excuse me. All these guys have damage, so most of our top 5 and front-end drivers should be around them fairly quickly. The stack-up that will come in the back of the field is yet to be known. 15 more laps to decide it in Dover, and we are racing once more. So like I said, a lot of these guys are going to be able to get through. And the stack-up's going to happen right here with Brad Keselowski, who for whatever reason is slow on the track. Here's where the stack-up begins. Looks like our top 8's going to be able to scoot away from that mess. And this could be our race for the win, given they don't crash, which I doubt we're going green all the way this race has gone so far. I would not put it past the field to wreck again. Johnson looking under Truex. Not going to get anything there. And now we're going to see who's really fast. Because these guys don't have any lap traffic to get through. So it'll definitely change the dynamic of this race. Is Joey Logano actually fast? Is Denny Hamlin actually fast? Looking at lap times, they're all pretty fast. So it's going to be, I don't know, a game of who makes a mistake. I'm just checking back here to see if they wreck. Kyle Busch could be instigating another wreck. If he took it 4 wide there, it might have happened, but fortunately they got that all figured out. Back at the front, Logano's fast. I just don't know if he's the man to do it. It looks like Truex, once again, trying to get past Joey Logano. Ran the fastest lap time of those groups there, but as we've seen before, it is very difficult to make a pass. If you're the 48 car, you stay behind Truex and be patient. You let Truex get by Logano, because if Truex gets by Logano, he's going to be all over his teammate, and that is a fact. I think Truex might have the fastest car in the field here. The best shot at winning. Especially the way he gets through 1 and 2. See, he pulls right away, and caution. Are you kidding me? They wrecked again. I just want to race, guys, honestly. Well, let's see what happened. Wait, let's see if they pit first. Is this turn 1? No. Alright, let's see if they pit. No, I mean, that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, they checked up big time. Okay. Actually, let's see if they pit. Any takers? Anyone? Nope. Replay. And here it is. Justin Haley washes right up into the wall. Comes back down the track. And he's pretty much going to take these guys with him. But wait, it gets worse. Austin Dillon gets collected there. And look out, Reed Sorensen. Pow! Huge impact there. Don't think anyone else gets involved after that. Definitely tragic, tragic wreck. Really hoping to see if these leaders could battle it out. So, we'll take you back green in just a minute. And here we are again at Dover. We are back live, hoping to race this one out to the end. We'll be restarting on lap 54 of 60. Your top 5 is virtually the same as it was before. Alex Bowman has dropped back a little bit. Lap cars should be making their way to the front. Unless we are blessed. Oh, we are blessed. Look at that. No lap cars at the front. We are going to get a race to the finish here, guys. Lap cars are not coming to the front. Woo! Where are they? Oh, they're scattered throughout the field. That's fine. What really matters is we've got this top 8, really this top 4 here to race it out. So this definitely is going to change everything. I'm hoping they go green to the end. I am putting Wreckfest in the title of this video. No, not so it gets more clicks. Completely so it gets more clicks. But it was a complete Wreckfest. You usually don't have races like this. Here we go again. Green flag. And Jimmy Johnson does not get going at all. Truex gets a great restart. Instantly peaks below Joey Logano. Hamlin takes a higher line there. And there goes Joey Logano. He's pouncing. Although I don't think it's going to work for him, and that's going to let Truex go to the high side, take a better line around, and that is not good news for Joey Logano. Truex has the better line. If he can keep it on the door of the 22, he's going to go right around him. And look out, Denny Hamlin. Here comes your teammate. Martin Truex Jr., through to second place, was able to take advantage of a ill-advised move by Joey Logano. So a gap, can't complain for him to take it. Oh, some contact there. Johnson moved the 22 up the track. He's got to run. He could get by on the inside here. But that outside is so powerful. Ooh, yeah, it looks like Johnson's not going to be able to pull this one off. I think Logano's going to get right back around him. Now that is a battle, one of many battles. However, what we need to look at is right here at the front. It is Martin Truex Jr. versus his teammate Denny Hamlin. And I think we know Truex has the fastest car. At least that's what we're sure of. He's only got 4 laps to complete a pass. These guys are still battling back here. They're not going to be a part of this battle for the lead. The way it is, they were still side by side. They've lost a lot of ground. It was going to be Denny Hamlin versus Martin Truex Jr. And Hamlin looking pretty strong so far. 3 laps to go. I thought Truex Jr. would have a lot easier time getting up to him. They're still racing each other back here. Could be Denny Hamlin's race to lose, actually. Martin Truex Jr. doesn't look as strong as I thought he would be. Drives it in really deep there, trying to make it stick. He closes up a little bit that time. Hamlin gets a really good run off. 2 to go. Truex was only a little bit faster. If he gets to him, he's going to have one shot. He's just going to have one chance. I don't think he'll get to him, though, the way he's doing. He's got to try something else. Down the backstretch and into turn 3. He's only inching. He does not need to be inching. He needs to be car lengthing closer. And it's just not happening. White flag is out for Denny Hamlin. As they snake through turns 1 and 2. Truex has one option, and that's just to dive in and try and get to his bumper. I don't think he's close enough to make it work. He does drive it in deep. He tries to make that stick. It's not going to do anything, though. It's going to be Denny Hamlin coming off turn 4. And he is going to win the Wreckfest at Dover, and Jimmy Johnson just barely got by Joey Logano. Finally, at the end, it took him the whole 6 laps, but he did. And here's the rest of the field, pretty much destroyed. A literal Wreckfest of a race. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. 9 clean race cars. I'm pretty sure everybody else has either hit the wall here, or had some kind of damage, or you're Ryan Blaney and all of a sudden your speed just disappeared. As the cars all file onto pit road, we'll take a look at the finishing results. Denny Hamlin pulls off a victory. Martin Truex Jr. looks to be, well, Chase Elliott looks to be the fastest car early on. After Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr. finishing second. Jimmy Johnson had a good race car, came home third, barely getting by Joey Logano. Finished fourth. Ross Chastain, a good top 5 for that team. Definitely something that they needed, seeing as they are, I didn't mean to click that actually, 13th in points. I really didn't want to open up the point standings. That wasn't my intent. That was a mistake. Clint Boyer finishing 6th. Look at that. His first top 10 that's not a victory. Round of applause. Eric Morello 7th. Kurt Busch 8th. Michael McDowell. That is bad news for what's-his-face, Daniel Suarez. McDowell 34th in points is going to gain a ton of points from this. Alex Bowman 10th. You go Ryan Preece, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, John Hunter Nemechek, and Corey LaJoie with the top 15. Corey LaJoie is also behind. Oh, he's way far back. Don't worry about it. Ryan Blaney, Stenhouse, Keselowski, Dillon, Gaze. And go further back, just there's a double 0. He's ahead of. I'm just looking at who's around Daniel Suarez this month. Because Daniel Suarez, it's an intriguing situation. Really bad for him, actually, considering that he wrecked here. We got a lot of big names here that are out of the race. Let's start with Chase Elliott, the points leader coming into this race. And then, well, second place in points, Kyle Larson also isn't going to finish the race. So who does that leave? That's Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer looks like he's going to take over the points lead. It actually might be Jimmy Johnson. No, it's going to be Denny Hamlin. That's right. Well, Clint Boyer and Jimmy Johnson. Here, I'll just show you. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, right? So, that guy won. That guy finished third, and that guy finished 6th. So it's going to go Hamlin, Johnson, Boyer. And Truex Jr. Am I blind? No, he's just all the way down here. Wow. Really? He's all the way down here? Well, he's going to jump up for sure. Anyways, that's aside from the point. William Byron, a day to forget, considering they didn't even finish that much of the race. Chris Buescher's season of terror continues. The 37 team, or I'm sorry, the 17 team finds themselves all the way down in 33rd in points. That is their fourth DNF in 11, really 10 races if we're excluding the point scrambles. Their teammate Ryan Newman hasn't had a great season either, and Newman is 22nd, so I don't even know if it's a performance thing from the 17. They've put together the 17 team, they've put together some good runs. They just can't stop getting into trouble, and I don't even think that's entirely their fault. Eric Jones, 34th, too. That's not good for them. So really, a lot of really bad days for some of these guys. But there's going to be a pretty big shuffle in points at the front because the guys who were like third, fourth, fifth in points had really good days, and the top two in points didn't even finish the race. So with that, I leave you. Thank y'all for watching this race. If you liked the race, then do leave that like, comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe. We gained a lot of subscribers. All of a sudden, I'm assuming it's because of the whole COVID-19 quarantine. People had no sports to watch, so they went onto YouTube, and views for the channel actually went up a little bit, and all of a sudden gained like 20 subs, which was pretty nice. Hoping that keeps going. So, thank y'all for watching. I'm going to be uploading race 9 at the time of recording race 11. So that gives you an idea of where I am. Race 9 was recorded weeks ago before any of that stuff. I wasn't even close to 400 then, so thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next video.